How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to walk you through really quickly the functions of the Levoit Core 300 unit. We love it. It keeps a room that is pretty huge clean. We have dogs, we have pollen in the area, and even friends that have come over that are allergic to pets, and this thing does the trick. Not only that, if you notice, size-wise, it's not that large, so I think you could actually take this with you on a trip, and it does not take up that much space. So I'm going to show you really quickly. After you get it out of the box, the first thing you're going to want to do is to turn this thing upside down and take off the plastic on the filter inside. So I'm going to show you how to do that really quickly. After you get it out of the box, you'll see that there's a way for you to turn this to open it up. Now, I've already taken off the plastic in our unboxing, but when this unit comes shipped, it will have plastic on it. So you just take the plastic off of this particular unit and make sure that the handle is at the top. There's no particular place this needs to go. Just make sure that this handle is facing outward. You put this back on, line it up, and then click it, and then flip it back over. So here is the unit itself, and you'll notice that this is just sort of the base. This is where the filter is, so this is where the sort of the bad air is being pulled into, and then this area here on the top is the fan where the good air that you will now be breathing comes out. And so when you power this unit up, the fan comes on, and it has a memory built into it. So whatever your last setting was, when you powered it down, it remembers that, and will, when you power it up next time, it will be at that same setting. So it starts out here, the fan is on, it's at the lowest setting. You may be hearing that a little bit. When the air comes up, it will hit the microphone, but I'm going to try to get it really close so you can hear just how quiet it is. And maybe some of the wind is blowing into the microphone and you are hearing that, but this is really quiet. But it is not the quietest setting. The quietest setting is right down here, which is nighttime mode. So this is really great if you there's two things you can do if you want to use this like we do at night next to our bed, is you can hit the nighttime mode, which it brings the fan down even quieter. And then you can hit this button right here, which takes all of the lights off. So you'd hit this button right here, and as you can see, all the lights turned off, but the fan is still on. And I could just even turn up the fan, turn off the light. So you'll never have a problem with these lights, at night, maybe waking you up and lighting up your room. Your room can stay dark. So I'm gonna turn the lights back on. Here, now they're back on. Let me bring the fan, now it's up at the highest spot. I'm going to bring it back down to 1. This is your timer, so if you only want it to run for 2 hours, or 4 hours, or 6 hours, or 8 hours, you have the opportunity to do that right there with the timer, and then you hit it once and it turns off the timer. And then over here you can lock it so that nobody comes up and starts touching the buttons, maybe children, whatever else. You can lock it, but then you see here, this is going to tell you when it's time to replace your filter. So a lot of people will ask, how often do you need to change the filter? It does depend on how much you're using it, what you're using it for. Obviously, if you're cranking it all the time and you've got a really, your air is not that great and it's working overtime, you're probably going to have to change this more often than with existing clean air. But generally it can be anywhere from, I've seen 3 months to maybe 6 or 8 months, but it really depends on how much you're using, how much purification needs to happen in the space that you're at. But obviously this is a great unit to start with. It can be portable. You can move it around your house. You can take it to where you're at after you're done in the bedroom. It's real easy to just pick it up. It's real light. Just plug it in and you're off and running. So that is the Levoit Core 300. I hope this helps. Enjoy.